Hello everyone, Dr. Fred McAlpin from Premier Orthopedic Associates. As a working parent of 3 student athletes, I know how challenging it can be to make every game in person for so many reasons these days. I wish that I had more of those special moments on video to share with our loved ones, near and far, for years to come. Our team here at Premier Orthopedics is proud to partner with our friends at BFA Sports to support South Jersey schools and their families to provide all of you with virtual front row seats to cherish these special memories for years to come. Now, for 24 years and counting, we are grateful to be the premier choice of orthopedic pain management care for so many families. From discovery and assessing an injury to the recovery through physical therapy, we are here to serve you. Although we hope we don't see you soon, we're here for you when you need us. Well, it's almost game time. As parents, we have helped our kids by shooting hundreds of basketballs and throwing just as many baseballs to bring them to their current great skill level. And we aren't as young as we used to be. Don't worry, we can help you too. Hey, enjoy the game.
And good morning, everybody. Live here in Linwood, BFA Live Sports presents the NJSIAA Group 3 playoffs. It is Mainland taking on the visiting Hammonton Blue Devils here. Mike Gill, Doug Stasic, BFA Productions on this Saturday afternoon. The winner will face Delsey on Tuesday. We got a good one here between 2 really good programs. They met April
22nd.
April 22nd, 12-11 was that game. So we might have a high-scoring game filled with fireworks.
Hey, man, this is going to be a good one. Certainly 2 fiery bunches. Mainland, there was a lot of questions coming into this year. What kind of team would they be without the electric Chase Petty on the hill? And the fact of the matter is, Mike, these guys have been able to battle, and a guy like Cohen Cook has helped them get to where we need to be today.
Yeah, Cohen Cook is your starting pitcher. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups for Hammonton and Mainland. Hammonton's going to lead off. Matt McClear in center field. Austin Shoel's in left field. Gavin West, your shortstop. DJ Adamucci at first base. Landon Haynes is the DH. Drew Fields is at third. Eric Bartz behind the plate. Paul Kalani is in right field. And Cole Bagnell is at second base. 10-16 is Hammonton. They beat Toms River South to get here, and they will face the Mainland Mustangs, who come in with a record of 19-7, and it will be the Mustangs looking to win behind Cohen Cook. He'll have this defense. Joe Sheeran's back playing left field. He's only in the field today. First full game he's going to play. Christian Elliott's in center. Noah Myers is in right. Sam Wood, Ethan Mitnick, Brandon Sharkey, and Nick Wagner. That is your infield. And your battery today is Cohen Cook throwing to Cole Campbell, your senior catcher, who, of course, is the leader of this team. And the Mustangs looking to advance to face Delsey. That would be a rematch. And Hammonton looking to spoil it all. As I was talking to some people before this game, Doug, Hammonton, so what do you think? I said, it's Hammonton, man. They're always scrappy. They're always tough. They always do things the right way. Greg Silvestri does a great job with this program. You look at their record, 10-16. So many close games, so many close losses. You look, one run. It's been like that.
They're a young squad. I mean, overall, you look at what these guys are, littered with juniors and sophomores in the lineup. I mean, Gavin West, you talk about fundamental pedigree. He leads this squad with 31 hits and a .369 batting average, and what he does at shortstop is electric, and everyone knows his lineage with his father, George, being one of the best ever in South Jersey. So certainly a guy can hold it down. You mentioned DJ Adamucci with 25 RBIs and a .341 batting average. I mean, that's a pretty lethal 3-4 combination that's going to give fits to the Mustang lineup as we're about to play the national anthem.
Hammonton and Mainland set to start things off here in Linwood today. Hammonton beat Toms River South 13-5, Doug. Matt McClear, 3 for 4 with a walk, 4 runs, and RBI as the 10th seeded Hammonton Blue Devils pulled off a win over Toms River South, the 7th seed. That game was in Toms River. Paul Kalani RBI double. It was a 5-5 game in the 5th when Kalani doubled, and that's how they made their way here. By the way, Braden Marquardt will pitch for them today. He also was the winning pitcher in that game, struck out 1 in 3 scoreless innings of relief. He came in relief. He'll start today. Mainland beat Camden Tech. Will Hoover, 11 strikeouts. They win 8-1. He allowed 1 run on 3 hits, and it will be Cook today as Hoover pitched game 1. Cook will get game 2 as we're about to start things off here in Linwood.
Well, both these teams hoping to make the next party in the dance that is the state playoff tournament. And certainly for Mainland, one way or the other, they're dancing after this game as it's prom night.
Prom night on a Saturday. Lucky dogs.
Yeah, not bad. Hammonton getting ready to lead things off. You know, the records go right out the window. Once you get to the playoffs, it's anybody's game. Just a matter of getting an actual ticket into said tournament. And with McAleer leading things off, the center fielder with a .429 batting average, it'll be him, Shoal with the .308, followed by Gavin West with a .369. So Cohen Cook, one of the stable studs, we'll call them, for the Mustangs, 37 1/3 innings pitched. He started 7 games with a 5-2 record and a .225 ERA. But even more impressive than that, Mike, opponent batting average, .199.
And we know Cook, awesome season on the basketball court, led the Mustangs to the Cape Atlantic League Basketball Championship. He's just a sophomore, so he will be a big part of this team's rotation for the next 2 years following this. But he's got a big game, maybe the biggest one he's ever pitched right now, trying to pitch Mainland to face Delsey, and that game would be here on Tuesday. If the Mustangs win, it would be at Delsey. And I just saw Delsey coach Joe Smith walking around here. He's got his scouting notebook out, ready to go. He could have been watching on BFA.
Always does.
Cook's first pitch is over for a call strike. Bill Fishman behind the plate. Jim Conover is on the field.
Heard that Smitty was pretty fired up yesterday in that yesterday in that contest.
Cook's curveball just missed. 1-1. Matt McClear. 3 for 4 in the opener for Hammonton. And Cook, fastball, pounded foul into the ground. He's ahead 1-2 on a gorgeous early June morning.
Our buddy Nor'easter Nick said this is going to be the most perfect weekend of the year, is what the forecast was. I guess he didn't count the rogue storm that blew through yesterday afternoon that made this a brunch affair.
The 1-2. Fastball in.
84 miles an hour sitting for Cook there on the gun. You know what I'm not going to miss today, Mike, is the dust storm behind home plate.
Pitch is low, yep. You usually get a nice mouthful of dust. Walk out of here with a second coating. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cook delivers. Fastball pounded foul, and he stays alive, 83 miles an hour. So Cook sits low 80s. Nice off-speed pitch. Cook gets the sign from Cohen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he beats that one foul on the third base side. And we go back to a full count. So good at bat here, working the pitch count.
Want to remind everybody, we're also streaming on GameChanger. Be sure to download the GameChanger app, gc.com. Real-time box scores, highlight clips, and more.
The 3-2. And that one's hit towards short. Mitnick circles it over to first, and he pulls Wagner off the bag. And McClear is be a no-out base runner.
Good start for McAleer. You know, he just runs up the count, and then he's able to put some pressure on, and Mitnick just a bit wide on the throw to Wagner.
So pulls Wagner off the bag at first, and that'll bring up Austin Shoel, the Blue Devils left fielder, hitting in the 2-hole. Fastball is over for a called strike. 0-1 to Shoel.
We've seen a lot of small ball in some of these playoff games, and to get a leadoff runner on with no outs, curious to see with the 2-hole hitter up what Sylvester might be thinking.
That pitch takes a bounce up over Campbell, who gets it quickly, fires to second, but not in time, and McAleer advances. And they got a runner in scoring position with nobody out here at the top of the first. And Austin Shoel, 308 on the season. Campbell got that quickly and fired that down there.
Yeah, that was a really good dirt ball read by McAleer there. This is a very short porch behind home plate.
Cook from the stretch. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Nice fastball down and away. It's a great spot. If he can live in that spot, Cook will have a good day. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Shoel calls timeout. Bill Fishman obliges.
A rowdy bunch are the Blue Devils this morning. Certainly a little bit of extra sugar on the Wheaties.
Cook's pitch. Curveball fouled out of play down the right field side.
Did he hit that off the ground?
It looked like he almost did. Like
well,
he like
cricket?
Like a tennis ball. Yeah, you just heard Bill Kern say the same thing. He said that looked like cricket. The 1-2 from Cook. Fastball hit towards first base. Wagner can't get it, picks it up, no throw, and it's first and third with nobody out.
Well, early on, it's been a rough ride for the Mustang defense. Cook doing his job, trying to keep the ball down in the zone. He's been doing it well, but a lot of speed from the Blue Devils, put some extra pressure on the infield.
So we've got a couple of ground balls, and both runners reach base. And that's going to bring up the dangerous Gavin West, I was about to say the Bunis shortstop, the Hammonton shortstop.
I'm sure Buna wishes they had him as a shortstop.
369 on the season. One of the top players in South Jersey. Dangerous hitter.
6 doubles and 2 triples. And leading the team in hits with 31. So can't think that this is a small ball scenario. Swing away here, my friend.
I would doubt it. Let's see what Mainland does with first and third if that runner goes. Cook looking around saying, hey, I got 2 ground balls here. Now I need another. If he can get a double ball, ground ball could get a double play. Cook's pitch outside. They were looking to possibly bunt there. West actually looked like he was trying to bunt for a hit there.
Yeah, he hit it pretty well. He wasn't up in the box, so it wasn't a dead giveaway. He was bunting for a single or just creating a bit of a diversion.
Pitch was way outside for a ball. 1-0. Cook gets the sign. By the way, the runner advanced to second, so it's second and third. Nobody out here in the first. Cohen Cook, the sophomore right-hander, trying to wiggle out of a first-inning early jam.
Adamucci on deck with a .341 batting average.
The pitch from Cook. It is laced into left field foul.
Oh, man, looking forward to playing in the Williamstown Braves golf tourney later on this afternoon, and that's the kind of shot that you would like to kind of see land in the fairway, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not too helpful in that game.
I'm usually pretty good out of the woods. Not Tiger Woods, but the woods.
1-2. Cook looking for a big strikeout here. The kick, the pitch, swung on, hit towards right field. And down the right field line.
Almost was the New Road RK Chevrolet auto body foul ball of the game. Any dings or dents in your automobile or a cracked windshield, call our friends on North Delsea Drive, rkautogroup.com.
Ball and 2 strikes. Cook, swing and a miss, and a big strikeout as he gets Gavin West for the first out of the inning.
this is where it gets a bit interesting. So you got Adamucci digging in, 7 doubles and 3 triples. Leads the team with 25 RBIs, but behind him, you have a batter in Haynes with just a 260 average. So Cook here is going to try to keep the meat off the proverbial bone.
Cook's fastball swung on and missed by Adamucci. So he picks up a strikeout. Got runners at second and third. Does have a base open. With 1 away here in the first. Cook's off speed, offering off the plate. Little curveball.
Doing pretty good, about a 11 to 12 mile-an-hour differential between his fastball and the breaking pitch.
Wood in on the grass at third, as is Wagner at first. Fastball up, so Mustangs up on the corners. McLear at first reached on an error, and Shoel at second, he reached on an error. The 2-1, swung on, back towards the mound. The runner doesn't advance towards home, and over to first. There's the out, and the runner, McLear, comes home and scores. Boy, that ball was hit so high in the air towards the mound.
Well, Cook relying on his basketball prowess. See here on the GameChanger instant replay, he gets a little vertical. And then he's able to send the first baseman up a little bit. Just seems like that soft toss to first. Big opportunity and heads up base running by McLear.
Well, and Shoel never went to third either. It was interesting because it looks like they weren't running on first contact. Fastball up and away to Landon Haynes, the DH. Because that seemed like a ball, Doug, that if he would have went on first contact, it was high enough in the air that he probably would have, I don't think, given Cook a play. They end up getting the run anyway. That ball's hit towards Myers in right. It's going to fall in front. Hits all the way to Campbell. Now Campbell's got the runner stuck in a rundown. Wood. Shoel is going back and forth. Cook to Campbell. And they finally make the tag and get the third out of the inning. Shoel makes too wide of a turn, and Myers fires a strike to the plate. Campbell quickly fires down and gets the third out of the inning. So the Mustangs get out of a little bit of a jam, giving up just 1 run. Hammonton leads it 1-0 here on BFA Sports.
We're here at the brand new RK Service Center. We've got to be super excited about all the things that are going on here at RK.
We are. We're super excited. We've been waiting this for a long time. We're very proud of this facility. We are hiring new technicians, so we're offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus. You can check with our managers in terms of the details on that. But along with that, we offer healthcare, dental, eye, 401k with a match, and on it goes.
No better place to look than right here at RK Auto Group.
RKAutogroup.com, but individually for each manufacturer would be myrkchevy.com, myrkkia.com, and myrksubaru.com.
Hammonton leads 1-0 here in this Group 3 playoff game. Mainland getting their first licks today. They'll do it with this lineup. Christian Elliott in center field. Noah Myers hits second playing right field. Cole Campbell hits third. Sam Wood is in the cleanup spot. Ethan Mitnick hits fifth. Nick Wagner is in the sixth spot. Cohen Cook, Jack Haynes, and Brandon Sharkey hits 9 today for the Mainland Mustangs. They will see Austin Shoel in left, Matt McLear in center. Paul Kalani plays right field. Drew Fields at third. Gavin West at short. Cole Bagnell plays second. DJ Adamucci at first. And your battery today, it's Eric Bartz catching for Braden Marquardt, the left-handed starter for the Hammonton Blue Devils. He got the win on round 1 against Toms River South with 3 innings of relief. And he gets the call here against the Mustangs. The lefty's first pitch is down and away, and it's a ball.
Gotta think Hammonton gonna have to look back where that inning just ended. I think they might have given up a run.
Skied high to center field. McLear seems under it. Makes the grab.
You know, Mike, we talked about how the base runner in Shoel, he left himself stranded at second base. And on that swing off the bat of Haynes, it would have been another RBI. So instead of 2, they get 1. So you got to think that Mainland pretty happy they dodged a bit of a bullet.
First pitch is down. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. The 1-1. Hit towards center, McClear. And he's got 2 quick ones. That one hit a little harder from Noah Myers. First one skied high. That one lined a little bit more, but same result, 2 away here in the first.
Well, if there's one guy you want to face with 2 outs and nobody on, it certainly is Cole Campbell. He's been a monster offensively. .382 batting average, .605 slugging, 4 homers, and 25 RBI. I'd call that a season for Cole.
Pitch is down and in. Marquardt, the lefty, kicks, delivers. Swung on, hit high in the infield, back towards first base. And boy, it looked like Bagnell, the second baseman, ended up making the catch, but the 2 guys nearly collide, but the out is made. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs here in the first. We head to the top of the second. Hammonton 1, Mainland nothing. BFA Sports.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Hammonton had 17 hits in their win against Toms River South. They lead it 1-0 here against Mainland in the Group 3 playoff matchup on a nice Saturday morning down the shore. Prom night for the Mustangs.
I thought the dance started early. It looked like they ended the last frame with Bagnell and Adamucci trying to dance around that baseball, but they did come up with it.
Yeah, Bagnell, the second baseman, who's a freshman, by the way, starting at second base for Hammonton. Him and Adamucci were kind of under it, and the freshman took control and made the catch. Cole Campbell ended that inning, 1-2-3. So Braden Marquardt made quick work of the Mustangs. Hammonton had a little action in their top half of the first. Let's see what they bring up here in the second with Drew Fields, Eric Bartz, and Paul Kalani set to face Cole Campbell. Cohen Cook. Here in the top of the first. Cook's fastball fouled into the overhang here. One of the more unique backstop settings with this overhang, protecting the cars on New Road. Very short backstop here in Linwood. Cook's pitch, curveball, fouled away. Nothing in 2, quickly to Drew Fields, the third baseman.
Fields .259 batting average here in 2022.
Pitches away. Ball and 2 strikes. Top of the second. Cook, a Summers Point resident. The 1-2, swung on and missed and struck him out. So his second strikeout of the game. Nice low fastball. That'll bring up Eric Bartz, left-handed swinger. He's the catcher for the Blue Devils. First pitch, hacking.
Got that combination that every coach wants where you actually get a chance to swing from the left side and throw from the right. I refer to him as the baseball unicorn.
8-3-8. Let's go. Let's go.
The 0-1. And that ball's fouled. So Cook working in the strike zone ahead of both these leadoff hitters, their first two hitters. Wouldn't you rather throw left?
You know, I
Well, I
talk
think
about
like
that
a
a
pitcher.
lot. Yeah. So
I'm a pitcher,
would you
man.
rather throw left and bat right? That's what truly is a unicorn. You never see that.
That pitch is on the outside part of the plate for a called strike 3. Second strikeout in the inning, third of the game for Cookie, and that'll bring up Paul Kalani. Well, if I'm a pitcher, I'd rather probably be left-handed. If I'm a hitter, I'd probably be right-handed because I don't want those tough lefty-lefty matchups. Why isn't the righty-righty matchup more tough? That ball finds a hole. Mitnick knocks it down, but a base hit for Kalani.
Well, I think the lefty swing just looks so much nicer.
It does,
It's
but
just
I'm saying
weird.
when a lefty pitcher comes in to face a lefty, that it almost seems like the lefty has no shot, whereas the righty-righty matchup feels like,
It's normal.
right.
Yeah, I mean, just used to it. Cole Bagnell might have the most high probability MLB name of the group.
Facts. Pitches downstairs. 1-0 off Coe and Cook. The 9-hole hitter for Hammonton. The 1-0. Swung on towards first base, fouled into the Mustang dugout. Mainland 19-7 on the season. Beat Camden Tech 8-1 to advance on Wednesday. The 1-1. And that one is over for a called strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. 2 down here in the second. 1-0 Hammonton. The 1-2. Hit towards right field. Myers is back. Can make the play over his head. Coming around second towards third base. The throw misses the cut. Here comes the throw to the plate. Campbell, he got him.
Outstanding answer for the Mainland Mustangs. Got their hands stuck in the cookie jar, being a little too greedy. And my, oh my, what a combination. Myers gets the ball eventually to Campbell, as you'll see it here on the GameChanger replay. Dead in the sights. What a tag catch by Cole Campbell.
It's a perfect day for baseball and the perfect time to call our friends at Perfect Turf to get your yard in championship season form. That's right, Josh Walters and his team, the official landscapers of BFA Sports, are waiting for your call to tell you all about their spring mulch specials. So don't run out and grab those bags. Grab the phone, call Josh and his team. They'll swing for the fences and make your yard look like the MVP.
Throw, though.
Well, it depends on. All right, back here at Mainland as the Mustangs get a big play at the plate as the ball over Myers' head. He plays it off the fence, makes a throw into the infield. Mitnick throws to Campbell. They get the play at the plate and erases a Hammonton run and keeps the score at 1-0. Hammonton leads as we head to the bottom of the second here as the Mustangs come into the plate now with 4, 5, and 6. Sam Wood, Ethan Mitnick, Nick Wagner. Your 3 that will come to the plate facing Braden Marquardt. pitch way outside. Sam Wood, the third baseman. Another pitch delivered outside. 2-0. That will be a 9-6-2 put out to end that inning. That ball's over for a called strike. Two-one. Down and away.
Good patience here by Sam Wood, kind of realizing that, hey, they're down one early. Even though he is the four-hole hitter, he's in a leadoff spot here in the second.
3-1 pitch, and that one is down and away. Ball four, so he draws a leadoff walk. So Mainland gets their first base runner of the day, and here comes the shortstop, Ethan Mitnick. Mitnick hitting .307. The Mustangs shortstop. He's kind of a do-it-all. He's kind of found his home at short. Pitches away. Mitnick could probably play center, left, second, catch.
Do it all.
Very versatile player, but has really found his home at shortstop here for Mainland.
He's literally like a hardware store.
He's got everything. All the tools, including that one, hit deep to left field, running towards the corner. Making the grab is Shoel. On the run, back to first goes Wood as a great play in left field for Austin Shoel, who got a great beat on this. Take a look on this game-changer replay here. Boy, he got into that one, and it just kept going. Look at Shoel, though. He never lost it and gets a leaping grab in left field. Good play by Shoel.
Yeah, you got to think with that ball going into the left field corner so deep, do you have the reasoning to stay at first and tag up on that all the way? Or are you thinking, man, I could score if it lands in play?
Yeah, you're probably halfway. Here's Wagner, the left-handed swinger. That one is an all-speed pitch. It's one of those classic lefty-lefty matchups. Marquardt, kind of a soft-tossing lefty. Just flops a little deuce up there for you. Wagner.
Yeah, he's trying to get Mainland out in front. A lot of weight on the front part of their stance. Yeah, that's an interesting called ball.
A little low.
Wagner with 3 home runs. Certainly a guy that could change the landscape of this game with just a swing of the bat here.
The 2-1. That one's over for a called strike. Similar spot. So Wagner, 2-2 in the count. Kind of trying to figure out what's happening here. He's had a lot of pitches at his knees. Woods over at first. He drew a leadoff walk. The pitch. And it hits Wagner. And Silvestri's trying to say he didn't get out of the way.
Yeah, you can probably, we got this one, Ryan. We slow it down. We'll see the pitch here. Looks like he kind of extended the forearm.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he was trying to swing and then just couldn't get out of the way. Tough one. I can understand Silvestri. I'd argue that too, but I think it's a good call. So Wood up to second, Wagner at first, and here comes Cook. Trying to help himself out. First pitch over for a called strike. Cook's got power as well.
3 home runs on the season for him. So an interesting combo here. The 6-7, both having 3 homers back to back. Bottom half of the order.
And that ball's hit deep to left center field. Back on it, and Shoel right in front of the fence makes the grab as that one was high in the air, and ball seems to be carrying a little bit, but the wind has kind of taken a little bit of a turn right in our face. You wonder if the wind was going the opposite direction, if that one had a little extra push.
Yeah, great day to fly a kite, but not so much for a high fly ball as that one got caught up and sailed right back towards the outfield. That was well hit, and it was loud.
A long fly ball for Cook. Here comes Jack Haynes, swing and a miss. You know, Haynes knocked one out of here against Delsey a couple of weeks ago, so he has power to drive one. Pitch is fouled into the cage, and it is quickly 0-2. Braden Marquardt working quickly.
Can't help but feel it's that sensation of the boiling water where both teams have had guys on base. They've gotten into scoring position. Things are starting to cook.
The 0-2. Just off the plate.
Guess Hammonton wasn't exactly happy with that, but that was away.
Yeah, that's probably three feet outside. 1-2. Looks like a Marquardt goes up. Skied high in the infield. West clears out and makes the grab. Mainland leaves 2 stranded. We head to the top of the third. 1-0 Hammonton, BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Top of the order for Hammonton here in the third. They lead at 1-0. Cohen Cook in his third inning of work for Mainland. 3 strikeouts so far. He'll face McAleer, Shoel, and West here in the third. Mainland leaves 2 stranded in the bottom of the second. Winner will face Delsey on Tuesday. Matt McAleer will lead things off. He reached on an error and scored the only run of the game back in the first inning. The Hammonton center fielder.
Got to put the ball in play. Good things happen. We keep saying, I mean, both teams have avoided giving up the big hit or the big run. Defense is, it's almost that old school Eagles Jim Johnson defense. Bend but don't break.
And the first pitch, all speed, over for a called strike. Fastball down, hitting 84 miles an hour. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled.
Well, get the Blue Devils step away from the backstop. Got up close and personal with that foul ball.
Cook working ahead. A ball and 2 strikes. Cook. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And he struck him out. McAleer goes down swinging. And it's the first out of the inning. The 4th strikeout of the game for Cohen Cook.
Well, the walking web gym thus far in this one. Austin Shoel will dig in next.
Shoel reached on an error in the first. Swung and a miss. Got him swinging. Not a full swing there. Kind of a half-hearted swing. Fooled him. 308 for Shoel on the season. Another off-speed pitch. That one a little harder. A late break. 1-1 to Shoel, the left fielder for Hammonton. And that ball's hit towards center field. Elliott has a beat and makes the grab in center field. 2 away. Quickly. 2 up, 2 down here in the third. And that's going to bring up Gavin West. West, the talented shortstop, struck out his first time. So Cook trying to cruise through this third inning. 2 quick outs. And that pitch is skied high Sharkey, and Myers calls him off. And Myers makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down here in the third. We head to the bottom half of the third. It's Hammonton 1, Mainland nothing. BFA Sports.
Hi, I'm Joe Bunning from Bunning Family Pharmacy. We're so proud to once again be able to bring the best in high school athletics to you. We're once again partnering up with BFA Productions, and we're giving you that virtual front row seat at home. Thank you so much and enjoy the game.
Mainland's coming up here in the bottom of the third. They will send Sharkey, Elliott, and Myers to the plate. They trail 1-0. Hammonton. Left-hander Braden Markhart so far shutting down the Mainland offense. Mustangs left 2 on in the second. See if they can get something home here in the third. There's Markhart, your starter. He came in and pitched 3 innings of relief on Wednesday, so you wonder how deep into this game he's going to be able to go.
I think some good strategy there by Coach Silvestri, because he's a bit of a soft tosser. Right? He's been sitting in the mid-70s. Lefty's a little bit of a different look, 3/4 arm slot. He is one of those guys, though, I feel like, Mike, you're probably good about 2 times through the batting order, but then you got to buckle your seatbelt on the third. And it looks like these guys are getting ready for the prom. A little jam session in the dugout of the Mustangs.
First pitch to Sharkey, away. Sharkey from Northfield. Devin Sharkey. Played here at Mainland, his brother. The 1-0. And that one's over for a called strike.
Man, it's a day for a dog for sure, Mike.
It's a nice dog.
Rocking with the ribbon.
The 1-1, away. Dog's so nice, got to pet it twice.
Hey.
Can't even pay attention to the game with a dog like that.
Well, better to pet the dog than other things.
2-1, easy, Cecil. 3-1 to Sharkey. Trying to work his way on to get it back to the top of the lineup. And that one's inside. So back-to-back innings, the Mustangs have a leadoff base runner via a walk. This one turns the lineup to the top, and here comes Christian Elliott. 382 on the season for Elliott. He's a guy who can hit one of the gap 6 doubles. Off speed on the outside part of the plate. First one over. Elliott flew out to center his first time up. Summers Point resident. His brother Mark Elliott played here. A lot of brother combinations for the Mustangs. That ball is skied high, shallow into the infield. West is under it and makes the grab. 1 away for the Mustangs.
Markhart getting some real good outs in the thick part of the Mustang lineup thus far.
Here's Noah Myers, the senior now.
And thus far, Mike, not a single ground ball out for Mainland.
Ball's over. Did you know that Noah Myers' brother, Jake Myers, is standing right there?
Sure enough is. Shooting his own video. I guess he doesn't realize that it's a professional live stream, that he could just have it recorded later on.
That one's over for a called strike. 0-2 to Noah Myers. Sharkey over at first. Markhart's pitch. Outside. Just missed.
Myers, 4 home runs and a .621 slugging percentage.
He's had a great senior season here and really got into the lineup with an injury, and that ball's hit towards short. West behind it, over to first, and makes the play as Adamucci with a nice stretch.
Had the hit and run on. He was going all the way.
Sharkey advances to second, as Doug mentioned, with the hit and run. And there's 2 away with a runner on second. Here's Cole Campbell. So the 6-3 on the putout over at first. Adamucci with a nice stretch. And here comes Campbell. The senior catcher is heading to play college ball. 382, 605 slugging, 4 homers, and 23 ribbies on the season. So if he can get ribby number 24, we'll be tied. Wood waits on deck. Campbell asks for time, immediately gets it. The 1-0. Marquardt. And he turns towards second.
That's an interesting move. Instead of the inside swivel going to second, he goes reverse skate.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen somebody try that before.
I haven't either.
Marquardt pitches tapped foul into the Mainland dugout down the first base side.
You know, you talk about trying to disengage that foot to avoid a ball call. I mean, that's almost, I don't want to say it's almost impossible, but
I'd actually like to see that replayed. I mean, it was very, I've never seen a lefty try to pick somebody off like that. It's almost like you take advantage of the fact that he does that and call a play with that talent that he has, if that is a talent. I don't know. I've never seen that. Marquardt outside.
I think as a runner it would freeze me, because when you don't see something like that, you're kind of like, wait, what's going on here? And then if he can hypnotize you, it could be too late.
2 balls and 1 strike to Campbell. Probably the most dangerous bat in this Mustang lineup. Facing left-hander Braden Marquardt. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Big hack there for Campbell.
Yeah, Cole Campbell trying to light up the scoreboard in favor of a big crooked number on that one.
2s across the board to Campbell. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. 1-0 Hammonton leads. Sharkey at second. Marquardt, the lefty, takes the sign, the kick, the pitch, it's out. And when the count is now full.
Bartz was emphatic about where he wanted that pitch behind the scene. He was like, he was almost trying to do the punch-out celebration before it happened.
Bartz looked over to the dugout for the pitch. Marquardt's pitch. They're staying away from Campbell as he hits one shallow towards right field. Coming up and making the grab, falling to the ground is Kalani, but he makes the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. As Hammonton gets out of a little bit of a jam, they leave 1 stranded. As you see Campbell just kind of poke one down the right field side. Watch Kalani get under it, almost overruns it, makes the grab as we head to the 4th.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Top 4 here, Hammonton and Mainland, 1-0, just an early run in the first. A couple of Mainland miscues in the field, and that's the only run we have so far as Hammonton leads Mainland 1-0.
Lots of fans on hand for this brunch episode of playoff baseball. It was supposed to initially be on what I thought was Saturday. Then because of the prom, it got moved to Friday. Friday, 2 o'clock. We get here yesterday for setup about 12 noon. Freak storm wipes it out, and we're playing on Saturday morning anyway. So
1 hour earlier.
Only in South Jersey.
It rains a lot.
Hammonton comes to bat. Our buddy Dan Russaman from the Hammonton Gazette also on hand. We'll get him in the booth for an inning coming up in the next frame. Give us some updates. If anybody knows this Hammonton Blue Devils squad well, it would be the guy from downtown Hammonton.
DJ Adamucci, first pitch from Cook is outside. One and 0.
Adamucci, a well-known heating and oil company in the greater Hammonton area. They're looking to heat up this offense right now, is DJ.
2-0. Down and in, 3 balls and no strikes to Adamucci. He'll be followed by Landon Haynes and Drew Fields here in the 4th. Looking to be a leadoff base runner. They haven't had the leadoff man on since the 1st. The 3-0 pitch, down the middle. It's taking all the way. This is Hammonton's 4th look at Cohen Cook. That fastball's down the middle of the plate as well. Fouled it into the Hammonton dugout down the third base side, and the count is now full. So Cook working his way back after falling behind 3-0.
Love the coolness in Cook. You know, he's just an athlete that's been in the big spotlight. He's going to be probably a great poker player because you can never really tell.
Ain't that the truth?
Is he fired up or is he scared?
And that fastball is away, and it's his first free pass of the day. And that brings up Landon Haynes. So Haynes, who singled, if you remember back in the 1st, he hit the single.
The laser. No, actually, it was the blooper just on the right side, right?
A little different than the laser, but it'll play.
A little bit. I didn't have enough coffee this morning, Mike.
Pitches away. That was the ball that was down for a single, and the base runner, who was Scholl, came around 3rd and ended up getting caught.
And caught in the cookie jar.
Over to 1st. Adamucci walked to lead off this 4th. The 1-1 from Cook. Fastball hit back up the middle, finds a hole all the way through, and the Blue Devils are in business. They've got 1st and 2nd, their first 2 runners of the inning on, and that's going to bring up Drew Fields, the Hammonton third baseman. A couple of hits today for Landon Haynes, the DH. And here comes Fields with a chance for an RBI here in the 4th. Hammonton leads 1-0.
And this spot here, 6th hitter, 1st and 2nd. You got a 1-run lead, no outs. He's up in the box, Mike.
Pitches away. Little spinner there. Wonder if he thought maybe a bunt was coming. And now he's asking, hey, did I miss a sign?
Yep.
Sam Wood seems to think a bunt is coming. Mainland's got Mitnick shaded up the middle. Wagner in on the grass at 1st. Wood in on the grass at 3rd.
You know, one of my moves as a coach back in my travel days is in the obvious bunt situation, I would act like we had a missed sign, call the batter out just to try to throw the other team off. I don't think that was the case here, though.
He is bunting, and it's away. So he must have missed something maybe on the first pitch because he certainly ran down there quickly. Wagner charging at 1st. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Fields at the plate. Bart's on deck.
Corners are up for the Mustangs.
And that one's over for a called strike, so 2-0. See if Greg Silvestri wants him to lay down another bunt. 2-1. Cook gets the sign, kicks, delivers, shows bunt. They throw through late, hits the runner in the back. So a 3-1 count to Drew Fields.
Cole Campbell with a cannon.
Woods in on the grass. He bunts it foul.
You know, defensively for Cole Campbell, we were actually at the game where teams squared to bunt, and they ended up popping it straight up, and he ended up getting a double play. The ball went straight back to him just about 2 feet up, and the Blue Devils are fired up in the dugout.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Cook. Fastball away, and he walked him. Para walks this inning, loads the bases now with nobody out in the 4th. And that's going to bring up Eric Bartz, the catcher. He struck out his first time up, but he comes up in a big spot here for Hammonton. They lead 1-0 in the 4th. Bases loaded, nobody out. And Mike Edwards is going to take a walk and talk to his pitcher.
Yeah, nobody outs here. And this is a situation that if you're the Mainland Mustangs, I'm sure Edwards is going to try to bring the corners up, get the sure play at home plate if it's available. But worst case scenario, you're looking for the Mike Gill double disco. So I'm expecting to see the corners up. The middle infield will stay back at double depth. And you see Greg Silvestri talking to his offense that they too may be executing. And in this spot, however, you got Bartz with a .235 batting average, followed by Kalani with .216. Dare we see a suicide squeeze?
We got a left-handed batter here. Bartz struck out. By the way, Kalani singled, and Bagnell was the one who doubled and then got that rundown play. So the bottom of the order does have a couple of hits here. Bart's a lefty. The pitch from Cook. Over for a called strike, so he gets ahead in the count. Doesn't appear the runner at third is not really showing that he is in a suicide squeeze situation. The 0-1. Swung on, foul down the left field side.
Cook losing a little mustard on the fastball. He's down to 82.
Got some bullpen action for Mainland. I would imagine Finn Haynes, the lefty. The 0-2. Hit towards right center field. Coming up is Myers, makes the grab. Myers with the throw towards the plate. The play at the plate. Campbell catches the tag. He got him. A double disco. Myers fires a cannon to the plate, and the Mustangs get 2. Watch
Myers,
this throw.
His second hose of the day. I don't know if they sent him to Home Depot, but man, oh man, this guy can absolutely fire it. Long distance. Campbell keeps his cool, goes up for the ball, down with the tag, and the Mustang defense has corralled the Blue Devils.
So a 9-2 double play on the putout, and Mainland wiggles their way out of some problems here with 2 down now and a runner at first and second. Just an absolute perfect throw from Myers to Campbell. A couple of kids have been playing together for a long time. Myers from Summers Point, Campbell from Northfield, and they connect. Cook's pitch delivered into left field. Sheeran comes up on it. He throws. He hits Wood, and that's going to hold the runner. So the bases will now be loaded, and that'll bring up Cole Bagnell. So Bagnell will get a chance to hit here. With the bases loaded, 2 outs, Bagnell doubled over Myers' head, and the lefty Finn Haynes, you see, he is warmed up in the Mustang bullpen. You wonder if you're going to go lefty-lefty here. It looks like they're going to keep Cook in this game.
Yeah, they got some confidence going right now as they battle back, but you got to love that Campbell is screaming for the ball as soon as Myers catches it. He's like, throw it.
Pitch is over for a called strike. Bagnell doubled over Myers' head back in the second. That led to a rundown play that ended the inning. But if Bagnell gets a double here, he's going to drive in a couple of runs. The freshman. The pitch. Outside. So a sophomore pitcher, a freshman hitter. A couple of young guns in South Jersey facing off in the Group 3 playoffs here. Bagnell, the left-handed swinger. The right-handed pitch from Cohen Cook. Outside. 2-1. Bases full with Blue Devils. Haynes at third, Fields at second, and Kalani's at first. Bagnell at the plate, the 2-1. 2 down here in the 4th. fouled back off the back screen. Could have had a cracked phone if not for that fence.
You know, not everybody used to being behind the backstop. It can be a little unnerving.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases packed with Blue Devils as you see the shot of an intense Cohen Cook. Cook obviously needs a big out here to keep this game 1-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on, back towards the middle. Mitnick fields it, tags the bag, and the Mustangs get out of the inning without giving up a run here in the 4th. Hammonton leaves them loaded. We head to the bottom of the 4th here on BFA Sports.
Hi, I'm Chris Brown, CEO of Close Point USA. Today, we're in our Marlton office meeting our staff and our team that services our clients and our referral partners throughout the state of New Jersey. Here at Close Point USA, we are the premier real estate settlement company. We service our clients throughout the state of New Jersey and the state of Pennsylvania. Close Point USA has 3 primary offices, one in Somerville, New Jersey, Marlton, New Jersey, and Washington Township. We've been in business for 23 years and have closed over 44,000 real estate transactions. We're very proud of the work that we provide, and we are extremely excited to service you and your clients' needs. Thank you.
Braden Marquardt starts his 4th inning of work. Bottom of the 4th for Mainland. They'll have Wood, Mitnick, and Wagner coming to the plate. Boy, they got out of a tough inning. Bases loaded, nobody out, a double play, and then a ground ball for Cohen Cook as he keeps this game at 1-0. But the Mainland offense has been silent so far on this Saturday morning.
Well, we've talked a lot about some of the battles, the one-run heartbreakers that Hammonton has had, and we're now joined in the booth by the Hammonton Gazette's own Dan Rusaman. Dan, you've lived and breathed it with the Hammonton boys here all season long, and is this more of the same?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, a lot of tough luck for these guys this year. I think they've got, I want to say 6 or 7 one-run losses, probably another 2 or 3 that were 2-run. They've been in some games. Offenses struggled at times. They've had a little bit of trouble, and we're seeing it today. Not being able to get that one big hit that's going to kind of maybe, put them over a little bit. But much better than their record this year. A guy like Braden, who's pitching right here now, he kind of came on in the second half and really kind of became an ace for them.
So Marquardt falls behind 2-0 in the count. He pitched 3 innings on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how deep he goes today. Pitches off the plate. You know how many pitches he has left today?
I'm not sure. I'm so confused by all those pitch count rules. In my day, we didn't have that.
No pitch counts. The 3-0. 4 straight balls, and Wood is a leadoff base runner via the walk for the 2nd time this afternoon. And that brings up the shortstop, Ethan Mitnick, who in that nice play hit to left. Joel made the running grab back there in the 2nd. That was a big catch in this game. That ball was drifted away from him, and he had a really good beat on it. Faces Mitnick.
Yeah, our friends at Rawlings would really be pumped up about this game because they've been flashing the leather on both sides of the field.
Sorry for the dad jokes.
No,
They're going to be coming at you fast here.
No, hey, man, it's all right.
You almost need like a battle shield with these dad jokes that you're going to get.
No, it's all good.
The bunt gets it up the first base side. It goes foul.
It's all good.
So, Dan, from Marquardt's standpoint, is this the kind of thrower that gets through your lineup 2 times, maybe a third, and then you probably move him?
He's done pretty well, and he's pitched against some of the better teams on the schedule down the stretch a little bit. And you guys are seeing it. You're not really an overpowering guy. Hammonton doesn't really have a guy that's going to come out and really shut you down.
1-1 gets the bunt. Marquardt off the mound, spins towards first, throws, gets him at first. Adamucci runs it in, and advancing to second will be Wood. So Wood to second after he walked. Mitnick, the sack, goes 1-3 on the putout, and that's going to bring up Nick Wagner. Nick Wagner, Summers Point senior, missed all of last year, had that torn labrum, and forced him to miss the whole season. Brother Matt Wagner will be following through. It'll be a freshman. Tried to pick off play. Just getting back in is Wood. Marquardt had an interesting pickoff attempt earlier in this game. Does he do that often?
Yeah, every once in a while. I don't know if Greg had something on there. Possibly. I know Hammonton will like to do that every once in a while.
Yeah, he did that outside move, though, for the lefty that we've just never seen.
Marquardt's pitch hit foul.
He's a crafty kid.
Yeah, listen, he does it well, right? Like a lot of times you talk about these lefties, and if you don't have that overpowering fastball, I think sometimes they get described as crafty.
Yeah.
Which I think it can be an overused term, but this guy manages the run game really well. He changes up the look. He changes up tempo. So he gives hitters something to think about. I mean, Wagner even took the old hit on the forearm to get himself on base the last go-around.
The 0-1. Away. Guys, certainly a different game from the 12-11 game we had from these teams back on April 22nd.
Yeah, I'm certainly thinking if there was such a thing, the Vegas line would have been way off on this one.
Yeah, and it's been that kind of season for Hammonton. I mean, they've had games where they're swinging the bats, putting a lot of runs on the board, and then they've had then the next 2 days later, they're getting 3 hits. So I mean, it really kind of depends on whether those bats show up for them this year.
The 1-1 fouled up into the cage.
They've been aggressive. I mean, 2 outs have been made between third and home. That's big, and they still have a 1-run lead. And I keep saying it's boiling water, man. This thing just keeps kind of percolating. Something's got to give here soon.
Yeah, it's been that kind of game.
Marquardt, the sophomore, the pitch. And that one is over for a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Wagner didn't like it, but he goes down swinging. Let's take a look at the game-changer replay. As that pitch is... He might have a reason to be a little upset.
Well, how do you rate the punch-out call by the
solid?
It was pretty solid. He had the synchronized left arm, left leg kick going.
He sold it.
He did.
That's what they got to do, though.
Be emphatic about it.
There it is.
Again with the inside move. Going to bring up Cook, trying to help himself out here. His offense has really been non-existent for Mainland today. Cook flew out to center left field his first time up. Jack Haynes waits on deck. Woods at second. Up and away.
Been a busy week for you, Dan, as you were up at Seton Hall yesterday as the softball team.
St. Joe, yeah.
St. Joe's.
Lost a tough one, 4-3 to Morris Catholic, who had beaten them last year 2-0 in the same game.
Swung on and missed from Cook. A little fooled there. Marquardt with an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, and St. Joe, down 4-1 going in the bottom of the 7th. They were able to get 2 runs. Couldn't get that one more hit to kind of tie that game in 4 extra innings, but a great year for them. A team that had 10 new players this year. Les Olson does a phenomenal job there.
The 1-1 fouled.
And a team that kind of started a little slow this year, had their ups and downs, but they were able to kind of put it together, win their 3rd straight South Jersey championship. So, great season for them.
You've certainly had a lot to write about in the town of Hammonton this spring. The sports have been on fire, both for Hammonton and St. Joe's.
Absolutely, yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
The 1-2 is down and in to Cook, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on second. Wood, he walked to lead off the inning. He stands on second. Cook looking to get a little help for himself. The 2-2 inside, and it might have hit him.
And they will declare it was a dead ball.
So Cook gets hit by the pitch, and he trots to first base. So he's a 2-out base runner, makes it first and second. Here's the DH, Jack Haynes. So Haynes, we mentioned before against Delsey, he hit a big homer in that game. He's got a similar spot here. Down 1-0, runners at first and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Marquardt, the lefty. That ball's hit towards left center field. And McLear underneath of it. He's got a beat and makes the grab. Mainland leaves 2 aboard here in the 4th. We head to the top of the 5th. It's 1-0 Hammonton, BFA Sports.
We're here at the brand new RK Service Center. We've got to be super excited about all the things that are going on here at RK.
We are. We're super excited. We've been waiting this for a long time. We're very proud of this facility. We are hiring new technicians, so we're offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus. You can check with our managers in terms of the details on that. But along with that, we offer healthcare, dental, eye, 401k with a match, and on it goes.
No better place to look than right here at RK Auto Group.
RKAutogroup.com, but individually for each manufacturer would be myrkchevy.com, myrkkia.com, and myrksubaru.com.
All right, back here in Linwood as the grill is on down the left field line. You can read my best burger joints in South Jersey at 97.3ESPN.com.
Yeah, hey, so it's Mike Gill joining me this morning, Doug Stasic for BFA Sports, and Dan Rusaman from the Hammonton
Dan,
Gazette.
where's the best burger in Hammonton?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Somebody just said Applebee's.
They're going to say Applebee's.
He said seriously. Maybe he likes an Applebee's burger. You going to criticize the man?
Well, you know, I mean, it's summertime. You got a Stewart's up in Hammonton, right?
I like that.
West End makes a good
West End Grill.
West End. I like that Henry's Hot Barbecue, man.
No, that's some good chow.
Yeah.
That new joint up there, what's it, number 79 or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but yeah.
They make a nice burger.
Yeah, now you working in Hampton, you'll eat good.
Oh,
I mean, you know,
oh yeah.
And if anybody knows me, you can tell I eat good. So.
And in the mainland area, you got a lot of burger options here.
Yes.
Out in Vineland, it's Outlaw Burger.
Absolutely.
Start the fifth. Cook is back out on the mound for his fifth inning of work. He's going to face the top of the Hammonton lineup for the third time. McClear reached on an error and struck out. Scored the only run of this game back in the first inning.
Things you don't normally hear during a baseball game, Mike.
Base hit towards left field. Falls in front of Sheeran. What's that, the lawnmower or the blower? He's got the blower.
He's got the
over
blower
there.
going. Yeah, I hear buzzing through the headsets. Usually that doesn't happen on a 4 o'clock game on a Monday through Friday, but 10 a.m. on a Saturday in the middle of Linwood, I can see that.
Does he not know we got a broadcast going on here, man?
Let's send one of our guys to go take care of him.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff base runner for Hammonton here in the fifth. Austin Scholl.
I got a Did You Know coming up, Mike, about Hammonton.
Over to first. Almost threw that away. Wagner did a good job getting off the bag.
So you're a big series guy. Like, you watch a lot of things on TV, HBO, Netflix. So did you watch Boardwalk Empire?
I didn't.
Oh, God, killing us. You're killing me, Smalls.
The 0-1 tries to bunt it up the first base side. It hits the line and goes foul.
So to connect Hammonton with the shore, Hammonton's own Nelson Johnson actually wrote the book Boardwalk Empire, which turned into a series.
Gotcha.
So big tie down to Atlantic City, the whole story about Nucky Johnson. And, man, you talk about just a great series, a great book. I highly recommend you go back.
I started it, but I just didn't have the time.
Dan, tell him. He's
the 0-2.
Missing out.
Great series, and Nelson's a great guy.
Yeah, I did not like it. I didn't stop watching because I didn't like it. I just, things come up, life happens.
I hear you.
I'll get back into it. I'm into the blacklist right now, all right?
Steve Buscemi was awesome in Boardwalk Empire.
The 0-2. You know what? I got a little that ball's grounded towards Mitnick at short, and Mitnick can't handle it. And Scholl's going to reach on an error. So a hard hit ball towards short, but Mitnick is kind of in between them, and it's first and second with nobody out here, and that's going to bring up West. And this is the second time he's been up in this situation. He struck out in the first, and he flew out in the third, and here's his third at bat now. So Lee Steinberg, the super agent, every time he's been a guest on my show, he makes a Nucky Johnson reference, but he messes his name up. Always says it wrong.
What does he call him? Well, his name is, I think, is Enoch, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's the real true character's
I feel
name.
like, so I'll give him credit that he knows he's on in the Atlantic City market, so he tries to make the Nucky reference, but he doesn't say it right. And if I had the remembrance of how he but I'm always like, he says it wrong. He's done it 3 times. The 0-1 from Cook. West, that ball in for a base hit, up the middle, bases loaded with Hammonton base runners. The Blue Devils in business again with bases loaded and nobody out. They had this last inning, and here they are again. Bases loaded, nobody out. This time, though, they'll face the meat of the order. Here comes Adamucci hitting .341 entering today's game. He has hit one back to the mound and walked. There's a big spot in the game.
10 extra base hits, 7 doubles, 3 triples.
And this might be it for Cohen Cook, as Finn Haynes, the freshman left-hander, he is going to enter the game in a big spot.
And it's time for the premier orthopedic pitching change. We'll be back for more baseball.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fred McAlpin from Premier Orthopedic Associates of Southern New Jersey, here to give you some tips on your pitcher and how we can reduce injuries. Pitchers tend to have injuries to their shoulder as well as their elbow. This can involve injuring some of the structures called the labrum or the rotator cuff. We can reduce those injuries before they even hit the field. The core is one of those key structures that reduces injuries through the shoulder and the elbow. By doing things such as planks, sit-ups, you can improve the strength of your core and reduce the stress that goes through the shoulder. The other thing, pitch counts. Make sure your athlete is being controlled with their pitch counts. It's one of the main ways in which they can have shoulder and elbow injuries. Keep on top of that and make sure they're abiding by it. Whether it be practice or playing on multiple teams, those pitch counts can add up and lead to injuries to the shoulder and to the elbow. And finally, make sure that shoulder stays warmed up. If you're sitting, you want to still keep warm. Maybe go to the back of the bench and throw a couple warm-up pitches and do some stretches. Some of those stretches include cross-arm stretches, which stretches the back of the shoulder, and what we call internal rotation stretches, which are helpful for reducing the tightness that happens in pitchers. Follow these parameters and you're going to reduce any injuries occurring to your athletes and keep you on the mound for a longer period of time.
Finn Haynes is the new pitcher for Mainland. The left-handed freshman replaces Cohen Cook, who leaves after giving up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and the bases loaded with nobody out here in the 5th. Hammonton left them loaded in the 4th. Actually, they didn't leave them loaded. They had them loaded. They flew out to right, had a double play at the plate. They got out of a bases-loaded, no-out jam in the 4th. Can they do it again in the 5th? If they do, it'll be left-hander Finn Haynes, a freshman that will have to get through Adamucci, Haynes, and Fields, who are due up here for Hammonton with a chance to extend their 1-0 lead.
Well, they're hoping that Finn Haynes can get him out of this crappy situation like our friends at Star Septic Service, serving the entire South Jersey area. They're located in Franklinville, but doesn't matter if you're looking to rent a porta potty or get that septic pumped out. Call Chuck Starr and the team, 856-694-1101.
Haynes will face Haynes to start things off here for Finn Haynes, facing Landon Haynes. And the first pitch from Haynes, inside for a ball.
This is Adamucci.
It's DJ
Adamucci. Haynes on deck.
You're anticipating the Haynes on Haynes. I get it.
Haynes on Haynes crime, you know.
Wow. Is that
Haynes.
Is that a dad joke, Mike?
Up, swing and a miss. Could be.
First one of the day. I'm proud of you.
Haynes is a lefty, throws hard. Throw a little knuckleball in there for a lefty as well. You'll see that every once in a while. The 1-1. That ball away. They've been waiting to use Haynes. He started with the JV team. They wanted to get him some work down there before they finally said, all right, it's time.
Yeah, he's got good presence on the mound, dude.
The 1-1. Actually, that one's over for a called strike 3. The scoreboard was off one, so struck him out looking, and that's why you bring Haynes in the game to get those big strikeouts, and that's what they like about him. He just pounds the zone and goes right after it. So 1 away. Pitch is away. So Haynes gets the strikeout. That's exactly why they bring him in this situation, to try to pick up the strikeouts.
Interesting they got the corners up, though, with 1 out.
Swing and a miss. Well, they got everybody up.
Yeah,
they got the entire infield in. There's only 1 out.
I got you. Open up on a second base, my bad.
Ball towards third, gets by Wood. Here comes the first run. Second run coming to the plate. It's going to score as the throw from Sheeran is over Campbell's head. And a one-out single drives in 2. And Hammonton takes a 3-0 lead here in the 5th on an RBI single from Landon Haynes.
Great job here on the Game Changer instant replay. You'll see the ball hammered down the left side, and more aggressive base running from Coach Silvestri and the Hammonton crew. We've seen it from the beginning of the game. They gotten 2 runners thrown out at home, but not this time. The clutch hit by Haynes.
The runners are at second and third now, with 1 away, and the Mainland defense is in again. That ball is fouled down the right field side, so McLear comes around to score with Scholl, and it's a 3-0 Hammonton lead here in the 5th.
And Landon's done that a bunch for them this year. He's had some big hits. You know, he was catching beginning of the year, but now he's DHing and doing a nice job.
Fastball over. Drew Fields, the third baseman, is at the plate for Hammonton. They lead 3-0, RBI single for Haynes. He advances second on the throw. Mainland defense is in. Haynes, the 0-2. The pitch, swung on and fouled. Tried to get him with a high fastball. So Haynes comes in relief of Cook. Mainland will send Sharkey, Elliott, and Myers up in the 5th.
Yeah, it's down critical at bat coming up.
3-0 Hammonton. The 0-2. A little off-speed wrinkle there. A little high. Finn Haynes. Just 15. The lefty. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and he got him. So his second strikeout of the inning. So he promptly comes in and picks up 2 Ks, but a big single so far could be the difference in this game. We got a
pinch hitter
for Hammonton stepping to the plate for the catcher Eric Bartz. And you're going to see Andrew Riker. So Riker will hit in this spot. So Riker hits for Bartz, a lefty. Bartz is the lefty. That ball is down and in.
And, of course, with the high school rules, you can re-enter a starter 1 time.
They get a right-handed bat to face the left-handed Finn Haynes. The 1-0. Inside over for a called strike. On the inside part of the plate, I should say. Mainland defense back here with 2 outs with the runner on third. Second and third, 2 down. And that ball's fouled off the right field side, right into the backstop.
Perfect opportunity for the pinch hitter, A.J. Riker, and a perfect time of year to call our friends at Perfect Turf Landscaping. Get that spring mulch special. Josh Walters and his team serving all of South Jersey. Tell them BFA sent you. You can check them out on Facebook, Perfect Turf Landscaping, LLC.
1-2, 2 down. Haynes gets the sign from Campbell. From the stretch. Fastball fouled right back off the screen.
Yeah, that ball squared square off of that pole. Got to take a look at that baseball. Of course, Mike Gilby in the pitcher. You'd love a scuffed baseball.
I'll take it, man. Especially, I know Finn can throw a knuckleball here, a little lefty knuckle with a little scoffed up a little bit. The 1-2. Oh, there it was. And he struck him out swinging on what appeared to be a knuckleball. And that'll do it for the Blue Devils here. There it was. Here in the 5th, but not before. They scored 2. They take a 3-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Hammonton on BFA Sports.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
So Finn Haynes comes in relief, picks up 3 strikeouts, but not before Landon Haynes gets an RBI single to drive home 2, and Hammonton takes a 3-0 lead. And now Braden Marquardt, who's dealing a shutout here, a sophomore dealing a shutout against the 19-7 Mustangs, trying to keep that shutout intact. To do so, they'll face Sharkey, Elliott, and Myers here in the 5th.
In the booth here for BFA Sports, Doug Stasic joined alongside 97.3 ESPN's Mike Gill and the Hammonton Gazette's Dan Rusaman. And what a ball game this one just continues to evolve into.
3-0 Hammonton. Well, this will be Sharkey's just his second at bat. Mainland has had a couple of walks, 2 hit batsmen, 3 walks, 2 hit batsmen. Not a lot of base hits. In fact, I don't see any base hits for Mainland yet today.
I'm pretty sure that the Hammonton Blue Devil fans are now aggravated with you for saying that, Mike. The baseball kibosh, could it be on now?
2-0. Pitch is inside.
Sounds like a topic for the Sports Bash. Perhaps even on Monday, 2 to 6, 97.3 ESPN. You can also download the app.
So another leadoff walk for Sharkey. That's the second time he has had a leadoff walk. And a leadoff walk has now happened in 4 consecutive innings for Mainland, but they have yet to push one across. So Marquardt has walked the leadoff man 4 straight innings. He did it to Sharkey back in the 3rd, and the last time Elliott came up in this spot, he flew out to short. 0 for 2. Christian Elliott. Elliott back to the box. Marquardt fields over to short for 1. West to first. Adamucci with the stretch. They got him a 1-6-3 double play for Hammonton as Braden Marquardt fielding his position. Nice leather, spins with a perfect throw, and West with a good turn. 1-6-3.
That's where he gets that unorthodox move to second base. You saw that there. The reverse skate pivot. No problem, right on the money.
So Elliott grounds into a double disco. And that brings up Noah Myers. Myers has popped up to center and grounded to short. Mainland with 2 down here in the 5th. Marquardt kicks. One is over for a called strike. 0-2.
You know,
Noah Myers.
Dan, we talked about Marquardt maybe going through this lineup a 3rd time, and this is the 3rd time through the journey. Be interesting to see how he can hold up here.
Absolutely. I mean, he's attacking, which I like.
0-2, foul towards first base.
Yeah, it drives me nuts when pitchers kind of dance around a little bit. I was always, more of an aggressive approach.
Well, he's been going right at these guys all day. 0-2, ahead in the count here. He's got Campbell on deck.
I'm curious what the pitch count is. But.
Well, if the teams are scored on GameChanger, we would know that instantly.
The 0-2 ripped into left field. He went up and got it, but it's fouled. Boy, he went up and tomahawked that thing.
You're not kidding. I would have thought he was 6'4" with swinging at that pitch.
He is.
Yeah,
well, by chance he happens to be 6'4".
He might be approaching that.
He happens to be standing right in front of you at 6'4". The 0-2 to Myers. And that ball's fouled into the Mainland dugout. These dugouts are very close to the plate, so any foul ball.
Yeah, these are like City of Philadelphia dugouts. You played any travel ball against some of those teams, our friends, the Anderson Monarchs out there at 18th and Fitzwater. I mean, legitimately, you're lucky. You could almost stretch your arms out if you were Noah Meyer size and touch both sides of the backstop.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of foul territory.
You mean 6'4"?
Yeah, about that. What's his wingspan? About 7'1"?
The 0-2. Myers rips one into left center field, and that one is down in front of Scholl, and a base hit for Noah Myers. So Myers continues to be productive in this Mainland lineup as he singles to left, and that brings up Cole Campbell with 2 down here. They got to get something moving here in the 5th. They're running out of at-bats. They're running out of outs. And this is the top half of the Mustang lineup to see if they can try to push something across. They trail 3-0. Marquardt dealing. That's the first hit he has given up. Yes, I'm sorry.
I was going to, talk about that. You being the Mainland alum, perhaps you dropped that little nugget subconsciously.
Yep. We beat Hammonton in Little League in districts in 1989 as well, so I'm really on the anti-Hammonton list, right?
89, man.
89. I was in college.
Yeah,
I was 12.
I was 20.
I was 13. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are young.
It was a tough math problem for me just then.
Yeah, me too. Not a math major.
No, I'm just a banker.
The 2-0. There goes the runner on an off-speed pitch. Good pitch to run on. He is in easily. So Noah Myers off on the off-speed pitch, and he's to second with 2 outs, and Campbell ahead in the count 2-0. 3-0. 2-1 is the count, excuse me.
All right, well, everyone's a little off on this one.
I think he called that a strike.
There you go.
The 2-1. That ball is lifted down the right field side and out of play.
Yeah, I don't know if Campbell had eaten anything this morning, but he certainly seems to be hungry here for a big hit. Scoreboard's at 9, I think, Mike, on those dad jokes for you. I could just keep them coming all day long. It's not really a dad joke, though. It's just a line. To me, it just makes sense. It flows.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Campbell, and he spins towards second. Safely back is Myers. Lucky he's 6'4".
Yeah, good for him. He might have grown an inch. He's been out on the field for a little while, this frame. Especially with all the sun after some rain.
The 2-2. Pop to right field. Coming in on it is Kalani. And under it makes the grab. And that'll do it for Mainland. They leave one stranded. We head to the 6th. Hammonton 3, Mainland nothing. BFA Sports.
It's a perfect day for baseball and the perfect time to call our friends at Perfect Turf to get your yard in championship season form. That's right, Josh Walters and his team, the official landscapers of BFA Sports, are waiting for your call to tell you all about their spring mulch specials. So don't run out and grab those bags. Grab the phone, call Josh and his team. They'll swing for the fences and make your yard look like the MVP.
Kalani made the play in right, and he'll lead off the 6th for Hammonton. Bagnell and McClear will follow him for Hammonton. They lead 3-0 here in the 6th. Finn Haynes, his first full inning of work. He came in relief and threw an inning, so this will be officially his 2nd inning, but this will be the first full inning that he comes in to work. He got 3 strikeouts in the inning, exactly what Mainland was asking for, but he did give up a 2 RBI single to Landon Haynes to extend the lead to 3, and that's where we stay. 3-0 here in the 6th. Hammonton with a record of 10-16. Facing Mainland at 19-7. Dan, you mentioned their record might be a little deceiving. A lot of 1-run losses for this Hammonton team.
Yeah, a lot of 1-run. I mean, I think there was a stretch where I think 4 out of 5 games they lost all by 1 run. And really lost 9 straight down the stretch going into the playoffs. I mean, they went to Toms River South last week and got that win, which was pretty impressive. I think it was a 13-5 game. Offense kind of broke out, but
17 hits.
Yeah, which I got to think is a season high for them. I don't know. I'm guessing it is without having it in front of me. But, yeah, I mean, again, they've had a lot of games with 3-4 hits where, they've lost, 3-1, 3-2 kind of games. And
well, the first time these two teams played on April 22nd, Mainland won 12-11. Different story today. Haynes up and away.
Gotten some good production out of the bottom part of this lineup today. And Kalani and Bagnell, they've been putting the ball in consistently. Combined,
that
3
one
for
is
4.
over, and Jimmy Conover says he did swing.
Yeah, they've been hurt a little bit. They've had some games where it's been one big inning for the team they're playing. It's kind of like turn a game around.
The 1-1 is away.
I mean, Mike, 3 for 4 combined between Kalani and Bagnell. Kalani 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and Bagnell with the double.
Yeah, this bottom of the order, you're right, has been putting the ball in play. And that ball swung and a miss on the outside part of the plate. Boy, Haynes. Good fastball for the freshman.
Let's go, 1-5, let's go.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him on a 80-mile-per-hour fastball. So Haynes has 4 outs recorded. All 4 have been strikeouts. That brings up Bagnell, the left-handed swinger. So he's got a tough chore facing this left-hander. If you're
Gotta also wonder that one base hit that he gave up, the infield was all the way up, and if they were back, would he had a chance to possibly knock the ball down?
Wood is, by the way, charging. I mean, he is way in at third base.
Yeah.
Well, they did have the runner at third, so it's a tough spot. I mean, they're trying to cut that run off with 1 away.
Let's go, 2-2. Let's go.
Bagnell. So this is a freshman matchup.
Yes.
So a couple guys who will be around for the next 3 years after this. Haynes has the top of the order on after this. So this is a big out to try to keep the runners off the bases. So Bagnell calls time.
Yeah, and Bagnell's a guy at Hammonton, Greg Sylvester, he's pretty high on him. I mean, he hyped him up in the preseason. He said he thinks he's going to be a real special player. He was one of the guys he told me to keep an eye on this year. And Cole's really delivered.
The 0-2 is over for a called strike 3.
Didn't like that one.
And Haynes has 5 strikeouts, 5 outs in relief of Cook.
Blue Devil faithful, not exactly excited about that last pitch you just saw there on the GameChanger instant replay.
Goes back to the top of the lineup. Clear. Scored a couple of runs. Fastball over for a called strike. 3-0 Hammonton.
We pronouncing that right, Dan? Is it McClear or McAleer?
I'm not really sure. I think it's McClear.
All right. I was hoping to have Mike be wrong at least once today.
The 1-1.
Although I've been known to get them wrong.
Yeah, we have a butcher shop that we also operate on the side when it comes to names.
Yeah.
That one's over for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down as Haynes has come in, and he is looking to pick up his 6th strikeout in his 2nd inning of work.
Hammonton, little cat and mouse game here, trying to break up the mojo for Haynes as he's been dialed in.
You see that knuckleball here. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and Haynes just blowing through Blue Devils. 1, 2, 3. They go down in the 6. K's across the board. We head to the bottom half of the 6. It's 3-0 Hammonton, BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
My highlighter's in full force. 6 straight strikeouts.
No red
6
pen.
Strikeouts.
No red pen.
I forgot the red pen today, but I'm using the highlighter to substitute for the red pen. It's actually working pretty good.
You're going to disappoint all those 97.3 ESPN listeners, Mike Gill.
6 strikeouts for Haynes, 3 straight in that inning. But Mustang offense has yet to score. He's holding Hammonton at 3. Mainland yet to score. They're going to do it with Wood, Mitnick, and Wagner this inning. If they're going to get a run across, it'll start with Wood, who has reached base twice with leadoff walks. He has led 2 innings off with a walk, the second and the fourth, and here he is now in the 6th. Marquardt into his 6th inning of work. He's just given up 1 hit. He has 4 walks and 2 hit batsmen. So Mainland has had a couple of base runners. They just haven't been able to get that big hit. First pitch is over for a called strike. Nothing in 1. Just Sammy Wood.
Just seems like it's a matter of time. Like, they keep knocking on the door, haven't been able to get it open, so it's time to kick it in and try to put up a crooked number.
This feels very similar to the game against Triton last year. They had that lefty who was keeping off Bowens. They were down late in the game, and then Chase Petty hit that home run to come back and win that game for them. But they just did not have a good offensive day against Bob Wankel's team last year in the playoffs. Here on a Saturday afternoon, it was kind of a similar type of feel to that game. The 0-1 outside for a ball.
The Blue Devils, they're very animated with the, I guess it must be really good on the debate team.
The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Wood, who has walked twice as we mentioned, has reached second both times and has yet to score. The 2-1. Outside ball 3. Just missing. So 3-1 to Wood. Mitnick waits on deck.
Well, the smile says it all there from Wood. The batter's pitch for that one.
The 3-1. Fastball is over.
Oh, that's one that's tough to take there. That was dead red.
Sophomore kicks, steals the pitch, swung on towards third, and down the Hammonton sideline. Lots of burgers. Any blueberries with those burgers? Is that a dad joke for you? For the Hammonton side?
Yeah, you can put blueberries, makes anything better. And I spent a lot of time in Hammonton in my career coming up through the ranks there, Mike.
The 3-2 fouled.
Coming up, actually, end of June, Dan Risseman's got to be the Red, White, and Blueberry Festival.
Festival, yeah. It's coming up in a couple weeks, yeah.
Last weekend in June, usually.
Yep. Yeah,
Man,
festival season.
That's
a nice 3-week stretch in Hammonton.
And then what, Mount Carmel coming up in July?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mike Gill, you and I, we got to take a visit for at least the Mount Carmel Festival.
Oh, there you go.
3-2, hit towards third, base hit, past the diving Fields, and Wood singles to start things off for Mainland. Big fan of Hammonton. I like driving through, stopping at all the stops, getting a little feel. They got a lot of good Mexican restaurants out there, too.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Yeah. I mean, if you want to eat, hit the Carnival.
Oh, yeah, Carnival. Mike, everything you can imagine in life is fried.
There you go. Little sausage and peppers.
Hammonton High, out on the White Horse Pike. Nice facility. That ball's hit towards third, and now Mainland's bats are starting to come alive. Here's Mitnick. He sacrificed back in the fourth. It flew out to left. Did he say they had donuts?
They did. Oh, it's course. I mean, it's breakfast baseball. What else do you need? Maybe some bagels over there.
Yesterday was National Donut Day. Oh. Got a favorite donut shop? The 0-1. That one's over. Mitnick agreed.
If it was Philly, I would tell you Federal Donuts, man. That's a win.
Yep. There's a lot of good choices.
But down the shore, there's a couple of those like crazy donut deals on the boardwalk. I forget the name of the place.
Brown's is up in Ocean City. One's down. Got Brown's on Ocean City.
How about Ward's Pastry in Ocean City?
Very good.
That's a good.
Duck Donuts down there from the
Outer
Outer Banks.
Duck Donuts.
They're in Njsiaa on Avalon. Minos over in Pleasantville, Atlantic City. The 1-2 skied high. In towards first, Adamucci. Under it, makes the grab. So DJ Adamucci makes the catch for Hammonton, one away here in the sixth. Here comes Wagner. Wagner is the only strikeout victim in this game. He struck out back in the fourth and he was hit by a pitch. So Nick Wagner, the left-handed swinging first baseman, Wood at first. First pitch over for a call strike. Marquardt, who pitched 3 innings on Wednesday and got the win in relief, he is dealing into his 6th inning on Saturday. Pitch is low and away. Wagner, he's got plenty of power. A little wind blowing in today. Slight breeze, not enough to deter a baseball from landing on the other side of the fence. The 1-1. Marquardt. Upstairs, ball 2. Eric Bartz really was trying to sell that frame job. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nick Wagner swinging the Louisville. Just doesn't feel right, a Louisville medal.
Well,
that ball is hit towards right field. Kalani is under it, right in front of the fence, and makes the grab. And there is 2 away here in the 6th.
Yeah, good wood on that one from Wagner. On the GameChanger instant replay, warning track power.
If there was a warning track, he would have been standing on it. That ball was driven. We just talked about the wind. You wonder if that one just got hung up just a little bit. That was high.
Yeah, it's blowing in a little bit from left.
Flag's not up today, so difficult to tell, but you usually do get that cross bay type of breeze.
Feel it's not overpowering, but it might have just held it up enough. And that ball's lifted to center field for Cook, and McClear is under it, and he dropped it. He seemed like he had settled underneath it, guys. And you could see him that he's just kind of besides himself. Watch on the GameChanger replay. It kind of looks like a routine play, and just hit him in the heel and fell out.
Oh,
great camera shot, by the way. As you saw, that just literally hit the heel of his glove and come out.
Took his eye off it.
With 2 outs, though, Cook going to beat himself up. He probably should be standing at second base as high as that thing was hit.
So that's an E8 on the play. Wood goes to third. And Cook, as you mentioned, probably should be on second. He's at first. First and third, 2 outs. Here comes Haynes. And they're going to first and third in case the runner goes. Bart's letting everybody know whether he's going to throw through or not.
No action in the Hammonton bullpen as of yet, so they are riding on Marquardt.
Marquardt, the lefty. First and third, 2 down. Haynes. Throw to first. Scrambling back is Cook.
Yeah,
and Mainland wants a balk.
Yeah, Billy Kern, the head coach Mainland, he is not happy.
Marquardt, his first real trouble of the game. 2 down with the runner on third. First base runner, I believe, for Mainland that has reached third base. There goes Cook. The ball is fouled. Haynes hits it off the inside. Yeah, Marquardt, who's really just done a great job keeping Mainland off balance. I mean, inside, outside, off balance, off speed. Haynes, we've mentioned a few times, he delivered that homer against Delsey. So he does have home run power. It would be a shot right here to tie the game up if he delivered one over the fence. He's got first and third. Nobody out, or 2 outs. No runs across for Mainland today. They trail 3-0. The winner advances to face Delsey. If Mainland wins, they'll host. If Hammonton wins, they'll be on the road. Ball's up. They do throw through, and Cook is out at second base. So Hammonton throws through, and Eric Bartz fires one right to the bag.
I don't know if that was by design, but it was a perfect pitch-out pitch. And my, oh my, on the money. That is a arrow in the heart of the Mainland Mustangs.
3-0 our score as we head to the top of the 7th here on BFA Sports.
Hi, I'm Joe Bunning from Bunning Family Pharmacy. We're so proud to once again be able to bring the best in high school athletics to you. Once again, partnering up with BFA Productions, and we're giving you that virtual front row seat at home. Thank you so much and enjoy the game.
So Cook is caught stealing to end the sixth, and Mainland is still scoreless. Hammonton leads 3-0, and they will send up 2-3-4, Shoal, West, and Adamucci to face left-hander Finn Haynes. Haynes has come out of the bullpen. He has 6 strikeouts. This is his 3rd inning of work. He gave up just a 1 base hit that knocked in 2 runs, but he came in with the inherited bases loaded, nobody out. But after that single, he has 5 straight strikeouts, 6 overall. It'll face the heart of the Hammonton lineup. It seems that Billy Kern's not too happy with the ball call.
Lack of the ball
Or
call.
the lack of ball call, I should say, yes.
Lefties always ball.
Yeah, it's a different look, but again, I mean, credit to Marquardt. He's used 3 different moves.
Yes.
Pitches away.
And again, when you don't have the big time velo, you gotta be locked on, and he does it remarkably well. And not holding against the umpire for sure.
1-0's over for a called strike.
If I remember, that might have been the first pickoff he made to first base.
It was. It was.
He's been doing that spin move.
I think the argument there was they didn't think he disengaged his foot from the rubber.
Yes.
A 1-1, swing and a miss.
And
Shoal has reached base on an error twice and flew out to center.
And I think the argument that Billy Kern has is his belief is on that non-call was that the foot was disengaged, but he didn't disengage the foot until after the ball was thrown when it needs to be disengaged before. That's what he was arguing.
The 1-2, swing and a miss, and Haynes racks up another strikeout, his 7th strikeout. All 7 outs Haynes has recorded
He's stealing.
have been strikeouts. And, I mean, honestly, Doug, I mean, you have the radar. I mean, he's not throwing overpoweringly hard. He's not hitting 90, but he is
80,
just in,
81.
out. Foul down the right field. I mean, 80, he's still throwing pretty hard.
Listen,
but you're not seeing a guy out here just overpoweringly throw 90. So it shows you he's got good movement and good spotting of his fastball. That one is just tipped. I mean, he's really pitching. He's pitching. He's not just out there throwing. Both of these pitchers, by the way, Marquardt, who wasn't cracking 70 at some pitches. And that ball is laced into center, but Elliott's right there, and he casually makes the grab in center field for the 2nd out of the inning.
I mean, Haynes is sitting consistently around 80, 81 on the fastball, about 70 on his breaking pitches. But again, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, sitting consistently 81 as a freshman, but having the command. And I think a lot of times everybody gets so amped up about velo. You can build velo, but it's hard to build control.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that. I mean, if you're hitting spots, it doesn't really matter how hard you're throwing.
Especially at this level.
Especially at the high school level.
I mean, I'd take Finn Haynes over Jose Alvarado at this point.
So would Joe Girardi. And we got some action in the Hammonton bullpen finally. Number 8's getting loose.
Lucas Guerrier.
So that one of the stars of the Hammonton pitching staff, Lucas Guerrier.
Who I think might have also pitched the other day.
He indeed did.
The 1-1, swing and a miss.
And I gotta think that might be the only thing holding Marquardt back. I think he might be getting close to his weekly limit.
I would imagine, which is what, 150?
I think it's 150.
150, yeah.
The 1-2 from Haynes, and that ball is fouled. Keeps it alive. Finn Haynes, a freshman, he will undoubtedly be in the rotation, I would imagine, from the start of the season. Again, he started the season at the JV level. Imagine what those JV guys were facing.
Or get him out of here.
The 1-2. Bounce one up there.
You want to use JV to develop your kids, and then you got to come face a guy like this.
Coming up for the Mustangs, it's going to be 8-9-1 in the order, assuming we don't see any pinch hitters.
2-2, lifted to right. Myers has a beat, and Myers makes the grab. Actually, Cohen Cook is out there playing right field now, and Cook makes the grab, and Mainland will get its last licks. We travel to the bottom of the 7th. It is Hammonton 3 and Mainland nothing. BFA Sports.
Hi, I'm Chris Brown, CEO of Close Point USA. Today, we're in our Marlton office meeting our staff and our team that services our clients and our referral partners throughout the state of New Jersey. Here at Close Point USA, we are the premier real estate settlement company. We service our clients throughout the state of New Jersey and the state of Pennsylvania. Close Point USA has 3 primary offices, one in Somerville, New Jersey, Marlton, New Jersey, and Washington Township. We've been in business for 23 years and have closed over 44,000 real estate transactions. We're very proud of the work that we provide, and we are extremely excited to service you and your clients' needs. Thank you.
Haynes, Sharkey, and Elliott, 8-9-1. Trying to get 3 runs to at least extend this game for Mainland. They trail 3-0 here in this NJSII Group 3 second round matchup on this Saturday morning. Our BFA Sports team bringing you this coverage of the high school baseball playoffs. We'll be all over the place these next couple of weeks. Hopefully some local teams making some deep runs. Maybe it's this Hammonton team. They lead 3-0. The winner faces Delsey on Tuesday. If Hammonton wins, it'll be on the road. And if Mainland can come from behind, they'll be here in Linwood on Tuesday. Here's Haynes, who was up to bat when Cook got thrown out stealing to end the 6th. So he'll be back up there. He is popped up to short and flew out to center. Marquardt over for a called strike. Now Marquardt, as we mentioned, he threw 3 innings on Wednesday. He has gone the distance so far today. So this sophomore left-hander looking to pick up his 2nd win in these playoffs. He did get credited for the win against Toms River South.
Interesting. I don't think the way things are structured anymore, you don't see a pitcher get 2 wins in the same week.
The 1-1. That ball is hit down the left field line. A base hit for Haynes. He makes the turn towards second. Scholl gets on it quickly and gets it in, so he holds him to 1. But a leadoff single for Jack Haynes. I think that's definitely the first. Nope, they let off Wood. That's the 2nd straight inning they've let off with a single. So they have leadoff base runners on 2 innings in a row, and here comes Sharkey.
Well, Kern has the lineup card out, so I'm not sure if he's going to
get a runner,
pinch the runner, or pinch hit for Sharkey. See if we can get a close-up of the runner. 23.
And here comes Chase Kamak. He's going to hit for Sharkey. So Kamak is a left-handed hitter, by the way.
Or is Kamak running?
Running.
There you go.
Excuse me, yes, he is not hitting for Sharkey. He is running for Haynes. So Kamak, the runner.
And there is Brandon Sharkey. 2 walks. So technically he doesn't have a plate appearance yet.
Over for a called strike. Sharkey has reached base twice, as Doug mentioned. If he reaches base for a 3rd time here, that would bring the tying run to the plate at the top of the order. Kamak, the runner at first. He runs for Haynes. Ball is fouled. The 9-hole hitting Sharkey. Down in the count, 0-2 to the senior. Brandon Sharkey, the 2nd baseman. The 0-2. Swung on foul.
Good approach here by Sharkey, getting up on the plate a little bit, trying to protect that outside corner. Marquardt has loved to live outside for the most part, and it seems like the Mustang batters making some adjustments.
Marquardt takes the sign from the stretch. Sharkey, sky high in the infield. Bagnell makes the grab. 1 away. So Bagnell records the first out of the inning. And we go to the top of the Mustang lineup. Here comes Christian Elliott. He's having a fine year at 382. He's 0 for 3 in the game with a double play and a pair of pop-ups. That double play was a big play in this game that Mustangs finally got a runner on, and then he goes 1-6-3. First pitch is off the plate and away. 1-0. Christian Elliott, Summers Point. Kamak over at first. Pitch is away. Kamak the runner. Myers on deck.
If you're Elliott here, you're going to show a little bit of patience because you're down 3 in the last at bat. You don't need to be overly aggressive. You want to try to set the table.
It's over for a called strike. The 2-1. Down and in. Marquardt. There's a runner at first. 1 down.
Kamak's been very aggressive with the secondary lead over at first base, but can't imagine they're going to gamble here.
Marquardt gets the sign. The 3-1. Swung on. Hit towards left center field. McClear makes the grab. 2 away. You hear Eric Bartz, the catcher, need to have it, need to have it. They got it, and it's the second out of the inning. And here comes Noah Myers. Myers is now in left field. After the pitching change, he went from right to left. And he is Mainland's last opportunity with 2 down here in the 7th. He singled back in the 5th.
Yeah, in this spot here, you're not going to – you got to find your one spot, the one you can hammer a baseball. You don't want to just put it in play here. So he's going to be kind of fishing.
Over for a called strike. And keep in mind, you know, a home run here would be exciting, but it would only give Mainland 2 runs. You almost would want the runners on the bases and keep things moving.
Exactly.
The 0-1. Bounces one up there, and Kamak retreats back to first.
You know, speaking of fishing, a guy is licking his chops, the avid fisherman Cole Campbell on deck, and he can't wait to get in his opportunity, especially with some of the eye-popping numbers he's had thus far in 2022.
The 1-1. Ball is hit high to center field. McClear has a beat. He's under it, and down he makes the catch. Falls to his knees as Hammonton has shut out Mainland. 3-0. They'll advance to face Delsey on Tuesday. The Blue Devils move on.
A fantastic, complete game for the scrappy Hammonton Blue Devils. They had taken advantage of a few early Mustang miscues, but behind the arm of Marquardt, a frustrating day at the plate for Mainland, and Hammonton advances to take on the Delsey Crusaders, which I'm guesstimating will be on Tuesday in Franklinville. So we obviously, I think, have our unanimous pick for the player of the game, and that would be the Star Septic player of the game, the pitcher, Brandon Marquardt, and we will grab him in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to wrap this one up on BFA.
It's a perfect day for baseball and the perfect time to call our friends at Perfect Turf to get your yard in championship season form. That's right, Josh Walters and his team, the official landscapers of BFA Sports, are waiting for your call to tell you all about their spring mulch specials. So don't run out, grab those bags, grab the phone, call Josh and his team. They'll swing for the fences and make your yard look like the MVP.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the premier difference.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Hi, I'm Joe Bunning from Bunning Family Pharmacy. We're so proud to once again be able to bring the best in high school athletics to you. Once again, partnering up with BFA Productions, and we're giving you that virtual front row seat at home. Thank you so much and enjoy the game.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
The man with the chain is Braden Marquardt. 7 innings, complete game shutout, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, 2 hit batters, 3 hits, no runs. That's the key. Your second win in the playoffs. You won on Wednesday. You came back and won it again on Saturday. How'd you keep them off balance?
Having a great team in the dugout chanting, you just pitch, you go, and you never stop, and it's great. This team atmosphere is beautiful, and I love it.
You obviously through Wednesday. Did you have any count in your head of where you were on that pitch count? Was that something you were concerned about, or not really?
Not really, but it was in the back of my mind.
Well, you were effective, to say the least. You talk about efficient. You were living on the edge. It seemed like you were doing really well, staying on the outside, but then coming back on the hand. So you and Bartz, talk about your catcher. He seemed to be a really good co-pilot today.
He is. He's great at framing, great calling, great everything. Blocking the ball when I need him to. It's just amazing.
Obviously, by the way, you had a big play yourself. You had the top of the order come up. You had a couple of leadoff walks. You get Christian Elliott, though, dangerous hitter, and then that 1-6-3 double play, kind of a big spot in this game.
It was. Staying in there and then just making the play when you have to.
Talk about the energy of the Hammonton Blue Devils. So it all starts with Coach. He's one of the most intense guys that I've ever seen on a baseball field.
We've been talking, and we are underdogs, and we're going to keep playing until we can't.
So the Hammonton Blue Devils throw the record out the door in the playoffs. So 2-0 now as they head into the semifinal against the Delsea Crusaders. And I guess you guys are going to have your hands full with Delsea.
Hopefully.
All right.
Up for the challenge. Braden Marquardt is the Star Septic player of the game. He's got the chain to prove it, guys. BFA Sports coverage of the high school baseball playoffs. Hammonton wins it 3-0 over Mainland.